Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday, October 4th. Here are today's announcements. As always, we are pros, we are positive, we are respectful, and we take ownership for our learning, for our environment, and for our actions. Own it, all right? Whether it's something that you've done or it's the place around you, have ownership of it. Want to remind you, eighth grade on Friday, the majority of you guys are going on a field trip to United States. Remember, students who have had AC or OSS, since we announced this, which is about probably close to a month ago, you are not able to go. Wah, wah, wah. Should have made better choices. Birthdays. We have no birthdays today here at Middle School North, but it is Rutherford B. Hayes' birthday. He is the 19th president of the United States, and he is from the great state of Ohio. Also, he has a sweet beard. All right, picture day is October 18th. You've got 2 weeks until picture day. We will send out forms, I think, next week to go home with you for you guys to give those to families. But picture day, October 18th. All right, here's today's joke of the day. This is from Miss Hoberman. So if you don't like it, you know who to go to. What kind of car runs on leaves? It's an automobile. If you think that you can do better than Miss Hoberman, you can send me your jokes. I've got a list of probably 12 to 15 that would be ahead of you, but feel free to send me your jokes if you've got better ones than Miss Hoberman. All right, Focus Snack Cart comes around on Mondays. All right, today's health and safety bulletin. Do not touch people. That means playing in the hallway. That means pushing people. That means anything where you are physically touching somebody else. Do not do that here at Middle School North. There is nothing that I will ask you to do where you need to physically touch somebody else. Or their clothing, their belongings, their hats or other accessories. Do not touch people or their items. Health and safety bulletin. I will absolutely discipline you if you are violating this. Sometimes kids start off as playing and things escalate. I want you to have a good time while you're here at Middle School North, but keep your hands to yourself. And do not give me excuses when you get in trouble with, well, I was just playing, or we didn't mean for it to escalate, or I don't care. Keep your hands to yourself. It's either a public display of affection if you are holding hands or hugging or whatever else. So that's a violation of the code of conduct. It is horseplay if you are running and pushing or touching, etc. And if you are being mean and touching people, that's probably going to be either aggressive physical contact or maybe even a fight. So you see it here in big, bold, red capital letters. Do not touch people. Hopefully that message got across. Self-Empowerment Club starts tomorrow. Remember, you do need to have the digital permission slip signed by your parents. Today is anything but a backpack day, which has been awesome. Students, I love the creativity. Tomorrow is teacher-student swap, which means that teachers will dress like students and students will dress like teachers. I look forward to this one. Teachers, please remember, you are not to have the hygiene of students. You are just to dress like them. All right, if you need to see a counselor or principal, fill out the form in your Google Classroom. We would love to help you out. Remember, students, you got an email from Panorama. Do not take that survey yet. Okay, you will take it, so don't delete the email, but just leave it in your inbox. We'll all take that together later this week. Pie the Principal and Duct Tape the Principal are coming up October 10th at lunch. Those both require PBIS points. Or you can pie for I believe $1. But students, make sure you're doing what you need to do to get those PBIS points in class so that if you want to participate in this, you can. All right, as I alluded to this morning, Officer Schwartzer will be joining us from Madison Township Police Department. He will be taking Officer Mallory's role as the school resource officer. I've met with him several times. He does an incredible job. You will see him, students, in the mornings. during arrival. You also see him at lunches. And then you also see him just popping by random times as well. So make sure you introduce yourself to him if you see him today. All right, a couple of student shout outs. These are from Veronica. First one is for Amber. She says, Amber's an amazing friend. She takes care of me and would do anything I ask without hesitation. She also has been my friend since the first day we met. She's been so kind and caring and also very patient with me. She cheers me up when I'm upset. She will never leave me. Thank you for being such a kind friend, Amber. And also from Veronica to Lauren. Lauren's a smart and caring student who cares for her friends. She is willing to help me and others. She is also very kind. She is focused and has perfect grades. Keep it up, Lauren. Awesome job, Veronica. From Colin, I want to give a shout out to Kyron for being a good friend to me and helping me with my work. He is my best friend. That's awesome. Staff shout outs. This was a throwback to Miss Ferguson. The student asked if they could give a shout out to a teacher who has retired. And I said, sure. So any of our teachers that are friends with Miss Ferguson, why don't you go ahead and take a picture of this and send it to her? She's getting a throwback shout out because she's a very awesome teacher and we miss her a lot. I and my best friend agreed that we would rather have her than anyone else. All right. If you want to send a shout out to me, you can send it to my email. I'll be happy to include it. E plus R does equal O. Events will happen that are outside of your control. Other people will do things. Other people will say things. Sometimes life just happens, and we can't control it. What you do control is your response. Make sure you're pressing pause to think about how you want to respond to an event, and hopefully that leads you to a positive outcome. You control your R. This is all that you can control. And if no one has told you yet today, you are loved. You belong here at Middle School North. You have all the tools to be successful. We've got your back. I hope you have a terrific day today. And as always, it is great to be a cruiser.